But let me be clear that for those Jamaicans who intend to come back with crime and violence to undermine what we have been building here, let me be clear to you that this is not the Jamaica that you left 10 or 20 years ago. It is not the JCF that you left 10 or 20 years ago. You will either meet a judge or your maker if you come back to Jamaica and violate our laws and create havoc. I know that there are many who will be returning to Jamaica, coming back to lovely communities like these, rural areas like these, and they may attempt to set up gangs, get involved in scamming, and undermine the values of the communities that they return to. We will not tolerate that. We want all our Jamaicans to always feel that they have somewhere to come back to and call home and be well received. Come back with a good heart and a good mind. Come back willing to work. Come back with your resources. You will be able to make life here. But don't come back here to undermine and destroy what we have built. The government is already planning in terms of putting in place new measures, enhanced security measures, to address those who we know have a criminal past or who have been interdicted in the United States, convicted in the United States, and are being returned after serving their criminal penalties there. And we will ensure that they are appropriately monitored here and that they are not in any way contributing to an increase in our crime or murder rate. We have sacrificed long and hard. The people of Jamaica have borne the negative impacts of local violence. We will not tolerate criminals coming back here to increase our crime rate or murder rate. It is on a downward trajectory. We're doing very well, and we will not allow this to happen.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I come to bless you all. This morning, I come to bless you all. This morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Well, one family, good morning, everybody. How is everything? We have a serious conversation this morning. Prime Minister Andrew Ones, I don't know how the PNP see this as an opposition to oppose this humiliation. Nobody needs to be humiliated to get government help, government assistance. Stop bringing old people and then picnic wagga school. Save them some dignity, Mr. Prime Minister. You are using the social housing program here for politics. That's what I believe, based on what I'm looking at. There is no one here, me say, get this type of embarrassment, humiliation to get assistance from our government. Do you understand what me say? I'm also going to talk about Paula Llewellyn. She make a speech at the lady there, the reporter who passed at her funeral. Paula make a speech. I'm going to play it and we're going to talk about how we feel about that. But let's get to the argument at hand right there. So I don't want to lose this when we have it. So people, take a look. Imagine you're foreign and you get help when they head up on Section 8 or whatever. And government have to come out, come hand you, come embarrass you. You have to sit down beside the Prime Minister. Make sure you take pictures. There are stuff me read for you already where man want him house and him get the keys and him cannot go in it until the Prime Minister come so them so-called cut ribbon and take pictures to go on his page. This is embarrassing. This is humiliating. This young lady right here, she have a life. Granny might not care because Granny hungry and want, not do anything to get her home. But the little girl back there, save her pride. She probably is going to school. She got friends. Ain't nobody want to see themselves on social media next 100 years because it will not go away. The government never put house over your head. Nobody not supposed to know. There are tons of people here in the United States who are on social housing program. Politicians don't come use if no government vote. And if it look good at the woman next to the Prime Minister right there, so you see she put up finger. You see the next man in the white shirt in the back closer to the house, he might put up finger. You already see the one that put up finger, she come out in her labor rights skirt, the green. You see the old people, them come out in the green, because they come meet the Prime Minister. It's all about politics. We don't know how the PNP no draw break on this already. They not say this humiliating. Nobody's supposed to go through this to get help from the government. I don't give a damn if it's an apartment or a local social housing house. No one is supposed to go through this, and Andrew Ones is using this as politics to garner vote, and it is my belief. And while he's doing it for his personal gain, he don't care who him embarrass in the process. Like what we play at the beginning. This little old lady in the business for listen, you go over there for give a key, right? She over there for sit down and listen you talk about, say, meet the judge and the maker. No, you think the little old lady want to hear you talk about meet the judge and the maker? The little old lady, they so that look like her granddaughter in the back. And listen to this grown-ass man. I talk about meet the judge. And you never came, and over there, comfort. Comfort that over there. Find a different platform to go talk about that. You give the people in my house, and you talk about, say, meet the judge and the maker. You say, you just to show you what you do. You know what you're doing. You choose that appropriate time to do that. You give these people a house. Tell me if them people need to depend on goddamn camera. A foreign relief. We never seen this before. I'm tired of these guys humiliating and embarrassing poor people out there because they're poor. I make them come out and come beg and come kiss the ring. The little girl young. It's not the first young people me soon do that. It's not the first youngster me soon do that. The people them young people. Stop doing that, Andrew Ones. You don't want to go one room and them ever come take pictures for you to get to put on your page. A matter of fact, all these pictures me show you some. Them on the Prime Minister page, and this is just a few of the picture when they on Prime Minister page. You have to come out to come embarrass yourself so you feel good, like look on his face like he might ejaculate. Look on his face like it's sweet him. At the expense of the embarrassment of the people. But because the people them don't know better, because they might get a roof over their head, they will do anything. They will walk naked from Kingston to goddamn Westmoreland. They will walk naked from Kingston to Westmoreland because they're glad for the house. So this man knows that poor people vulnerable and desperate. That's why you see them come with them little care package and a little handout. That there will always be some people in Jamaica who are suffer, who are starved at the mercy of these guys. Eh? This is supposed to happen to Jamaican people. I'm on the opposition for looking at it and cut this off. When I hear the opposition and come out and cut this off, you know. Me know, me hearing and come out and cut this off. That the man I use Michael Manley, NHT, to get vote. But before me go there, we have more video for show. I'll be right back.
That she is either ignorant, incompetent, or of malice. Now the Auditor General spoke the truth that 3.4 billion with a B, not with a M, was granted to the housing project for Andrew Holness program under his ministry. He said that he never spent the 3.4 billion. Then I want to know if you get 3.4 billion and don't spend it in your 9 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent. He then said that he needs 6,000 houses for the poor and the indigent. In 9 years, he built less than 300. It means it will take 200 years for him to build 6,000. I want to know a prime minister who have a plan for 200 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent.
So family, what are you Damien Crawford is saying right there, and I read it for you guys, that this prime minister received $3.4 billion to build houses for these people. The man have not spent $800 million out of the money. So that means that this man have over 2.7 to 2.8 billion dollars sit down pan poor people, sat on it, not building houses. So that is what Damien Crawford said. And Damien Crawford is making mention of the Auditor General's report. Because if the Auditor General did not do an audit, we would know this. Say Andrew Holness have not spent $700 million out of $3.4 billion to build houses for people. So what him do is going around and there's like a 1-1 key and you have to go up on his page. Nothing but PR stunt. And when him do this 1 and 2 videos, people think that, oh, my build house, my prime minister busy. No, it is PR stunt at its best. That's what me try to tell you, Jamaica people. The man not building not more than a handful of houses. In 9 years, the man built less than 300 houses. But the amount of PR stunt on his page, you'd have believe the prime minister built thousands of houses. Don't. I'm sure the effect of PR stunting. Remember, look here, me come out and me tell you about PR in a long time on my platform. Me are teaching about PR. If no other vlogger take the time out and tell about PR stunt, public relations. I did. I have. This is PR stunt at its best. Take a few pictures, a few videos, put on your page. The stupid people in Jamaica who believe, Lord God, the prime minister give me a house, man. Me look up on the page, him doing work. But what them don't know is that the prime minister only built less than 300 houses in 9 years. But because of the PR stunting, you don't believe the whole of Jamaica can get houses. PR stunt. Jamaican people, PR stunt. So when the Auditor General did the report and final say, the man have not spent $700 million. The man have $3.4 billion. What is stopping you from putting houses over poor people's head? Why are you holding back the people in Andrew Holness? You know, sure say I win, go back in the office. What happened to that $2.7 to $2.8 billion? What happened to that? What happened to the money? So listen to the Prime Minister's excuse. I'm going to debunk it. Why am I going to debunk it? Because me read. And when you read, you have the information, you know when I'm going to tell lie from when I'm going to tell truth. If you don't have the information, you can fool some people because they're not reading. So when the Prime Minister come out with certain things, that if you don't read, you don't have the knowledge, you're going to believe it. So that's why we out here to do our job, make sure we read well, so when we come to the people, then we can come with the truth. Listen.
But I believe Jamaica should bear certain factors in mind as we consider how this program is working, because it would appear to me that any good program obviously would come under scrutiny. But I think that the social housing program, sometimes it would appear that there is an attempt to portray the program unfairly and unnecessarily in a bad light. The government of Jamaica does not itself build housing.
Hold on, people. That man doesn't take responsibility for nothing. Remember, Auditor General did their job. The man has spent 700 million out of $3.4 billion. Listen is every explanation to it, you know. The man has take responsibility for nothing, people. Listen to the man explanation. The Auditor General said the man has spent 700 million out of $3.4 billion. What a wicked man. When so many people in Jamaica run behind him, need a house. What a cruel man. When so many people are suffer, what a heartless man. Hurricane just gone and left whole heap of people homeless. What a black heart man. Instead of the man take responsibility, he man come out and I say something like this. Make we listen.
But I believe Jamaica should bear certain factors in mind as we consider how this program is working, because it would appear to me that any good program obviously would come under scrutiny. But I think that the social housing program, sometimes it would appear that there is an attempt to portray the program unfairly and unnecessarily in a bad light. The government of Jamaica does not itself build houses. The government of Jamaica has its set rules about contracting, and we hire contractors on a competitive basis. We assess who are the persons capable based upon the tenders to construct the house at the best possible price.
People, we just read for you where them say people coming out and complain. There's this one family who them mash up them toilet because them put the house on it, them start build the house, so them pipe gone, their toilet gone. And it take forever to finish the house. The people them come out and start complaining and say there are also 2 other houses, social housing program in the same neighborhood unfinished. Shut down, grass are grow up, concrete bucket everywhere. Eh? It look terrible. How you gonna build them little house? Look on the house in the back. That look like a studio. Tell me if this need any big politician to come cut no ribbon for you go in a 1-bedroom studio. Look on that. Me say, look, tell me if it need no prime minister, nobody to come cut no ribbon, people. If you want to go sit like that. But the prime minister I use is for politics. Me I tell you, say this is all about politics. They ain't about nothing else. I mean, I wonder if the PNP not see this. I humiliate them and I humiliate the people. And the Auditor General said the man has spent 700 million out of $3.4 billion. Where the money there? Where is that money? And they come out and talk about contract. But hold on. What they talk about competitive based contract and all them nonsense there. They might tell we say, remember me read it for you guys, you know. Go read, me have it on my platform here. Where me read for you is that the contractors them now get paid. That's why the social housing them, the 3 houses in the same community shut down. Contractors not getting paid. The people them see different workmen are come in and go out. Remember me tell you, the government not pay bills. So contractors now want to work for them. So even the social housing program shut down because man walk off the job because them not getting paid. So when they hear me talk about contractors, people remember, why must I say white? After they dunce them who are not educated. After they dunce them who no read. But remember me they read and tell them why the contractor them the house them shut down. Allegedly according to the paper. It's because they not get paid. Me read that for you. But what him say right there, sir? Jamaica will suck that up and gobble it up because you know have the information, you know read, you would never know what the Prime Minister say. And not true. Me can listen to say again.
There is no guarantee that having entered into a contract for the construction of a house, that the contractors will deliver on time. Generally, contractors have delivered on a timely basis in this program. However, for example, this house that we are handing over, we have had to terminate 2 contractors and go back again to the market to find a 3rd contractor to complete this house. In other words, there are many issues between the point of procurement and the point of delivering the house that could cause delays.
Point of procurement. So did you get already your housing program get the $3.4 billion? So people, the argument I'm making this is for the people them who no read. So I tell us when the man come out to the bag of lie, people. If we are not out here, yeah, and I pay attention and tell the people, say, no man, no. Lie them, I tell people. They might not pay contractors. Ask Nutri product makers. Ask the people who make school uniform. Ask the people who fix Jamaica Eye. Ask the contractor that work on a hospital. Ask funeral home director. Ask the people who take up garbage and dumper truck. Ask them if the government pay bill. Ask them if the government pay bill. So when come talk about contract and this and yeah. People, look here. Only know Jamaica, don't. You know Jamaica very well. If the government have a housing program, social housing program, and don't have a set of workman for this job, that means that the government not pay. Chaka government. Government not pay bill. Come here, man. Which contractor in a Jamaica would want a contract with the government to build houses? Which contractor are going to have a contract with the government, screw over the government, don't build, walk off of the job? Which contractor in Jamaica? No, come here, man. Because when the Prime Minister talk, we have to pay attention and say, no, I'm not, like, me say, how much builder there in Jamaica? Enough of them hungry. Enough of them are labor right too. Would have loved to get a contract with the government to build houses, a stable job. So when the government call them ready, them gone, them are knock out the house. Please the government, good. Go up on the next house. Please the government, good. Go up on the next house. Please the government. How the government are telling, Prime Minister tell me right now, say, he get different contractors. I'm have a change contractor. Something right now. He might talk like say, me and you build one sitting in Jamaica. I saw you going to people. A government, you talk about it now. The government should employ government contractor to do this. And contractor now supposed to want to run from government. Come here, people. You know much contractor over America also would love to get a government contract. Come here, man. You know what contractor they also would love to get a government contract. Steady money. And the money is sure. Government contract is sure money. Jamaica government are the only contract we're not sure. Till Nutri product maker, school uniform, and funeral home director all come out in the paper, come embarrass the government for non-payment. All of them. So you see why the houses, they no bill. So when they hear the Prime Minister, I make an excuse or so. It makes sense to you?
There is no guarantee that having entered into a contract for the construction of a house, that the contractors will deliver on time. General
people, our government, we are talking about it. We not talk about me and you. I build one house. And the man not come Monday morning because he can't do somebody else's work. People, our government, we are talking about it. Contractors work with government. He might come in. Once the government pay them, he might be man them. Yo, I will build 25 houses in the next 2 months. And then me get the contract. We need some man to come, brother. Make we start Monday morning. People we know Jamaican man them. Don't tell me no nonsense. I tell life on the Jamaican man them, yeah, man. If the man never get paid, them house are knock out. People are 1 bedroom them in a man. I still them in a people. Cheaply built in and looking at the background. But what the Prime Minister do?
There is no guarantee that having entered into a contract for the construction of a house, that the contractors will deliver on time. Generally, contractors have delivered on a timely basis in this program. However, for example, this house that we are handing over, we have had to terminate 2 contractors and go back again to the market to find a 3rd contractor to complete this house. In other words, there are many issues between the point of procurement and the point of delivering the house that could cause delays.
So, Andrew Ones, is that your excuse why you still sit on $2.7 or $2.8 billion? Andrew, is that the reason why you build less than 300 houses in 9 years? I want the PGR and Portia and Michael Manley come up with this excuse if we don't buy it. You have to tell me say that's why you sit on so much money if you put poor people over the area. Come with this sorry ass excuse, but they can't find contractor. Jamaica people, come here, man. Can't find what? You know what Jamaican builder out there would love to get a contract with the government. Knows our house them gonna build. For the next year, a PO house we gonna build every day. We're gonna build house because we get a job from the government. We're gonna build houses. So we have to go look work, yes, so. We have to go look work, this so. Eh? This is a steady work. So I want 3 or 4 guys with me. When you come on. I want 2 men with the pan. I want 3 laborer. I want 2 more mason with me. I could go over there and knock them out because we want to do 1 house a week or something like that. People, that's how you go. That's how you go, people. Contractor knock out government house. Bam, 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 bam. Government hire contractors. Pay them well. They're not going to leave you. So when the government, the prime minister say, boy, they have to let go 2 contractors. From what me read for you guys, the people them say, the workers them walk off the job. So are you going to say you're a government and you're a Lego contractor and you have a pool of contractor to pull from? Or you're a Lego contractor and the building stall? People say them have to pass bucket of doo-doo over the fence for people to dump in them tiling. People may not read that photo. Haven't I read that for you guys? So since you guys are armed with such information because I did read it for you, this what the Prime Minister said make no sense to you? So you see the importance of having information, people. You see the importance of having knowledge. I told you that. Me read that for you. We do a video on that. How much people have them houses and can't go in them house. One old man, the house not done. Them take so long to finish your house until the old man build a little shack behind the house to stay. Kind of say can't take it no more. The man say when weather time I come, kind of the key in the house is in the floor not done and plumbing not done, but the roof over the man head. Him say him going there in a heavy weather. And that the old man say. One of the old man say he want to go in there, but the people might tell him say at the government building, don't go in there until the Prime Minister come cut ribbon. Politics. I mean, I want the PNP now pay attention to that. You're gonna have you're gonna get $3.4 billion and some of the labor right I want behind you poor and hungry, I want a house. Some of PNP in the country want a house, but your wife come out here talk about say, anyway, comrade live, anyway, garbage there, and they so comrade live. Anyway, them house go wash out, and they so comrade live, and disparage poor people. All the while you sit down on that amount of money.
Stay to live, comrades live there. Anywhere where a river went to wash away, comrades live there. Anywhere that is a garbage dump, comrades live there. And it's not Labour Party put them there. That I want to tax the mayor of Burma. I want to tax all on the Burma here. And I want to ensure that everybody get to experience a little bit of what we are. An experience.
So you hear that? Anywhere anywhere garbage heap there. And the Prime Minister's wife I said that, you know. Anywhere garbage heap there. Can you imagine? Even Trump, if that come out of Trump mode, you know Trump crazy, right? And say a lot of shit. Can you imagine if Trump say, anywhere garbage there, and that's so the Democrat them live. Anywhere river wash out, same thing, and that's so the Democrat. Can you imagine if you hear that from Trump? Trump, you talk about, you know? No, seriously. Can you imagine if you hear from Trump, say anywhere garbage heap there, that's where the Democrats live? But we tell you, in Jamaica, we put up to some nonsense because we mind still upon the goddamn plantation and we think something cool. We're not cool no more. So that's why I call out, tell Mr. Prime Minister, say, stop humiliate the people and give them little help, man. Stop it, man. Stop it, Mr. Prime Minister, man. Look at my little girl in the back, man. She don't care to be there. She wish she not to stand up there and humiliate her. So, you think the little girl wanted it? The grandmother might want to do it, because you know, old people stay. But the little girl, Mr. Honest, go fix some road, man. Go fix some road about Mr. Honest, man. Go fix some road and actually do some stuff and cut out to the PR stunt, man. It don't work no more, man. The PR stunt hurt the country, man. Stop it, man. Eh? You go to Chang and look a baby. She didn't have sense yet to know what happened to her. Her mama get to look a house or whatever. You have to put whole people. You shouldn't touch all nobody, baby, you know, your salt, you know. You shouldn't touch nobody, baby, with your salt. Because the artist just sing my dream. From he come around and I don't see him. I don't know what dream. My dream, my dream, my dream. From he come around and nobody don't see him. I don't know your game, I don't know what dream. Eh? People have to come out here. Everybody, people, come on camera. Kiss dear dad ring. People say it's wrong. Me don't want to see the people humiliate because of some big man ego. To suit the ego. It's wrong. All the right finger push up. It's wrong. What is going on here, people? And when me I wonder how the PNP is so quiet. That's why I'm going to keep beating them clout, you know. Because certain things they not see. Them not see. Certain things the PNP them not see. They're not seeing. This is wrong. Look at the girl body language. Do you think this child want to be there? Look at her body language. Eh? Look at such man face like he's ejaculating. Look on that. The pleasure it give him just to embarrass somebody, to put him on camera so him can get a political, score a political point out of it or get vote out of it. I want to share a video with you. I want you guys listen to this. Listen to this carefully.
I thank our Prime Minister, but the highest one is from above.
Yes.
I know that our Prime Minister was led by the Holy Spirit. Amen. Because if he wasn't holding hand to God and changeable hands and seeking wisdom from above, he cannot do all these things. There must be a hands that he lead by. But as I said, I pray in the name of Jesus that he will keep his eyes on his heart, on his hands in the hand of the potter. Continue to look to God for direction. He will direct you, my Prime Minister. He will control you. He will supply your need according to his riches in glory. Keep holding on to his unchangeable hands, knowing that one day when he shall burst the instant cloud and to proclaim his people, you will not miss him from his promise, his present, but you will hear from his voice. Well done, my child, thou good and faithful servant. Hallelujah. Ushers into eternity to reign with me, while he will spend these ceaseless ages to reign with our Master. And as Christ has promised unto us, from one Sabbath unto another, and from one full moon unto another, when our flesh will come to worship before him, I pray that he will not miss him from his presence. I pray, dear Lord, that God will continue to bless you, my brother, that he will continue to keep you, and that he will continue to shine his face upon you and be gracious unto you. My God will lift up his countenance upon you and give you his peace.
Look at the granddaughter.
This is my testimony in Jesus' name.
Look at the granddaughter, people. A wickedness still in the people. A wickedness. Me, I tell you what I want to say, a wickedness. People have to go kiss no ring or kiss no politician behind a taxpayer's money this. And I don't sure Andrew owners are paying no money in taxes in Jamaica because it's going 4 years in statutory declaration, cannot be certified. So question is, the Prime Minister pay taxes? So these houses, input nothing in it? I put money in the house of trust? May I ask this question? And I go around and I take credit for everything I pull. Look at old lady there. Have you pray and them no want to hear it, and them hope the old lady stopping because she look like she about to get in a spirit and turn the little thing in a church, You understand me? Then you have this. And at the same old lady where you might talk about meet the judge and maker, I see him old lady, you might give her the house. Do you think the premise and business for a talk like that around the lady and give her a house? You want to have to hear that?
But let me be clear that for those Jamaicans who intend to come back with crime and violence to undermine what we have been building here, let me be clear to you that this is not the Jamaica that you left 10 or 20 years ago. It is not the JCF that you left 10 or 20 years ago. You will either meet a judge or your maker.
Tell me if the old lady need to hear that. Tell me if the old lady business for hear that. And that the business you go over there for. The little girl no business for hear that, Andrew Honest. You like your head mad? You don't know this time and place and everything. Where is your moral compass? Cultivate one, man. This is not the time and place for this. You go by the give you a house. It's supposed to be peace. Peaceful in them house. When you talk about meet judge are dead in a house, this, it should be more like saying a prayer in the people them house. You go by there with death in the people them house. But energy with a negative ass in the people them house. It is wrong, bro. On many, many levels.
But let me be clear that for those Jamaicans who intend to come back with crime and violence to undermine what we have been building here, let me be clear to you that this is not the Jamaica that you left 10 or 20 years ago. It is not the JCF that you left 10 or 20 years ago. You will either meet a judge or your maker if you come back to Jamaica and violate our laws and create havoc. I know that there are many who will be returning to Jamaica, coming back to lovely communities like these, rural areas like these, and they may attempt to set up gangs, get involved in scamming, and undermine the values of the communities that they return to. We will not tolerate that. We want all our Jamaicans to always feel that they have somewhere to come back to and call home and be well received. Come back with a good heart and a good mind. Come back willing to work. Come back with your resources. You will be able to make life here. But don't come back here to undermine and destroy what we have built.
Look for the woman.
The government is already planning in terms of putting in place new measures, enhanced security measures, to address those who we know have a criminal past or who have been interdicted in the United States, convicted in the United States, and are being returned after serving their criminal penalties there. And we will ensure that they are appropriately monitored here and that they are not in any way contributing to an increase in our crime or murder rate. We have sacrificed long and hard. The people of Jamaica have borne the negative impacts of local violence. We will not tolerate criminals coming back here to increase our crime rate or murder rate. It is on a downward trajectory. We're doing very well, and we will not allow this to happen.
Let me teach you something about this. Them people, if you never know. Is there anything is in such man inner? It's all PR stunt and a lie. Him not do nothing from the bottom of his heart. People, listen to Carlos now. Anything else is such man inner. Run from it. There's no genuineness in it. Him not do nothing from the bottom of his heart. Him have to get back something from everything him do. There's no love in it. Him not genuine people. There's no genuineness in what him do. Now, the people who might come from overseas and might get deport. Where is the help for them? Have you set up any program? The only thing we are talking about is enhanced security. The only thing I set up for them. When we listen to Colombia's president, him say him gonna come home. Him even encourage those in America who are undocumented to come back home. He said, come, let's build the country. And he's gonna give them loan, put them in a program. So Mr. Look on it, Mr. Ratted. So even if you're coming, even if you're a person with criminal intention getting deported, or even America run up and down and hide because you're illegal, you can go back home to Colombia. The president said give you a loan and put in a program. So you can turn a businessman. So right there, so you can lift up. You know, if you go like you go Jamaica, these men are going from scratch. And the prime minister, all them do warn them and tell them I'll kill them. What is there for them not to go in a life of crime for survival? What is there? What you prepare for them not to go in a life of crime? You could have chat till God come. Survival is going to be survival. When a man hungry, he's going to figure a way out to eat. What is there for the people who come back who get deport? All the money we send come to Jamaica over the years, and the people who get deport send money too. So may I ask, what is there to prepare for these guys to go in and no crime? You don't got chatting and I threaten them about death, but you don't have nothing prepared. Like me I said, the Colombia president have loans for them, ready to put them in a program. So that is a country that is prepared. They have programs, they have loans. So when I come back, when I have to get in no crime, he never say, for those of you who come back a plan to do crime and this and that, they're going to kill you. You think say Colombia, no say, people are come back who are criminal. You think say the Colombia president or the Mexican president, you don't think them know that people are coming back who are criminals. They all know that. I think we have dangerous criminals like the ones from Colombia. Do you think so? Do you think we have dangerous criminals in Jamaica like the ones we have in Colombia? Okay. What will the answer be? So why the Colombian president never sent out such type of dark warning? Meet the judge and meet the maker. The Colombian president, he put out an olive branch. He said, come on home. If you are undocumented in America, come on home. I could build this. It is working class people that build Colombia. I will give you a loan. I will put in to start a business. I will put in a program. But what this prime minister said, instead of give you a loan and put in a program, send it to the court and put in a grave. What a goddamn stark contrast. What a dark-minded man. And you're saying that while in the presence of that young lady, and it seems as if I would assume her grandma. These people need to hear that, Andrew Honest. You go out there, they'll give a key. That need to stop. Nobody need to be embarrassed and humiliated to get a house. You know what, my friend? Why would I say, yay, for my Jamaican people? Jamaican people are people of pride too. Most Jamaican people come beg you, then whisper in their ears. Why then whisper in their ears? They don't want nobody here, man. I'm going to come beg you thing and it's so low. They don't want nobody here. But you give poor people house and everybody have to come praise you. Watch this.
This is one of my most memorable moments in my life. One of the most happiest days in my 66 going 67 years of living. I never dreamed, never in my life, that I would be sitting abreast with a prime minister in my own yard. Believe me, you never dreamed, that dream never come to me, that me don't sit down beside a prime minister in my country. And secondly, I am so elated to know that I am a proud, a happy, I can't even find words to describe my feelings to know that I am about to be a recipient of a nice, constructed, well-decent apartment to call me own for the rest of my life. It's amazing. Give thanks and praise, Mr. Prime Minister, and your administration, and the vision that you have for this country.
Don't politicize NHT, bro. That's what you do. That's what you do. This must be stopped. I want the paid people come out there. Come save a little dignity where poor people have, man. Them already poor already to clot. Nobody business will know say our government give you a house. They must see a house put up and nobody know who give you. I'm gonna just assume say a government house. That's it. You know, suppose I know Habaloo in my community, say prime minister, they come in and I was part the nigga up a car, then they go in. Yeah, man, a government house think it and the prime minister, they go up there. You look up at them, I go to school, embarrassing to them, they can't cuss them out and say, go fire, so. A government have been put house over on the head. A chicken coop do they live in a. You know, and all them things, they're embarrassing people. I mean, the prime minister now look on it because it's poor people over and over and over again. You tell me, if you put even some plywood house around a Jamaican, some Jamaican, they will come out and do even more than these people. They will lift you up. They will do everything for you. They will praise you. Yeah, all this man we hear attack and the woman. It's just a moment because they get her out of the head, but instead of the prime minister just ease off and make and not he have to come take credit. He want the camera to be there. As a matter of fact, you see videos out here. There are pictures on this page where the cameraman already in at the house. So the people open the door and go in, the cameraman in there and wait for them to get that expression to go up on the prime minister page. Look at the prime minister picture, people, on the video. When the people claim that they're going at the house for the first time, the cameraman already in there. So the people coming out open them up, like a some TV series, some shit that upon a taxpayers' money. Me have money in a house of trust to stop it, Andrew Honest. I want to see people get help from my money or in a house of trust without to embarrass and humiliate them. I'd like the PNP to take up for the ones them in the back when I know better. Look at the little girl. You think she want to be there? You look at the little girl. Do you think she want to be there? Stop humiliating the people, Andrew Honest, for votes. Stop it. Most of the people are just bother with you because you're prime minister. You tell them say they're going at the house because river have a cut. Remember me read that for Ono. Stop embarrassing the people. The little girl don't have no future ahead of her yet. But prime minister have her in a lap. About time that when the government give me, I was only about, I was 8 years old. When the prime minister come and give me mother free house, them I think I must not be recorded. People upon Section 8 think they pick me and go on a governor page, no senator page, the president page. Me I ask you people, are we animal in Jamaica or what? Are we human beings? People upon Section 8 in America, you see no governor I come, no city commissioner, no mayor, I come take picture with a little picnic, put on their page and show the world, say, oh, so poor and hungry and nothing, and they have help with the house over. I mean, which part of the city is embarrassment? Yeah. Jamaica people, this is embarrassment. This is an Andrew Honest money. He might take out and pocket and do this. This is an Andrew Honest money in a like a one bedroom. Look how close it be. 4 people them can. Look how small it be. Like them elbow can't touch your wall to backside. Look a rat trap. And you come out here, make it into a big stuff. One room. Looking at the background. One room. Andrew Honest. Look at PR stunt at its best, people. One look up at the pan. Look at it. Big old table in the front and all balloon and ribbon. Prime Minister come with whole heap of security, whole heap of car out the door. You know, poor people get up. One look at one room. You don't require all of that. It's embarrassing, Andrew Honest, if you don't know. Who have to see the family member on social media? I get help from government. The people must get help. Now load them up, so. And you're not doing the work for them. Because they've been left at children's houses. But PR stunt to make people believe you're doing a hell of a job. If the auditor general never tell you, say you have almost what? 2.7 plus or 2.8 billion dollars sit down pan, you get 3.4 to build houses, and you have not spent $700 million yet. But if you look at half big house, so your bill will take forever to build. The amount of contractor walk off fight because of non-payment, and you look at one when we build more, you can post it on your page to fool the people. PR stunt at its best, and the people might believe how the prime minister is doing a wonderful job. No, people, no, the man not do a good job. It's a PR stunt. When you look at this picture, it clearly see the type of people them who you represent. Labor rights. Now the woman that put your finger right there, so is one man. If you could have zoom in, pan the man back. No push, no, what going on there? Is he them a push your finger and have him phone by him ears? Yeah, and when we don't make a zoom it up to see what going on. But see the woman next to the prime minister, that way you see the 2 finger put up in a green skirt. They see the people now make sure so they wear a piece of green when they come. Who not green wear sitting trang enough. Wear the blue then. Up Mr. Prime Minister up there. Church people them look like, you know. So a labor right I get the house then. So it's a labor right thing. What the political sign I put up when people get social housing, people in my foreign, this is awfully wrong, disgraceful and disgusting. It wrong people. Look on the little girl face, humiliation, embarrassment. While him feel good over it, look on the face. He feel good, can he get the footage when he want to go up on his page because the man must say good thing about him and praise him, say, oh, put that on my page. It's politics. I mean, I hope the opposition cut it off. Me want the opposition cut this off. Stop embarrassing people. Stop humiliate them to get help. The first house me ever move out of my left in my yard is a government house, you know. I rented from a lady who get a government house from the government because her mama died and she managed to move in her mother's house. It's a real big house, bigger house. So she moved in her mama's house. I'm going to get to rent the house and the woman. My youngster in about $25 first. Rent never paid $25. Jamaican dollar, $25. That was my rent when I moved out of my mother's house. In a one-bedroom government house. Kind of similar to that. Yeah? And them have toilet, outside toilet, a strong outside toilet, nice outside toilet. Them time, boy, I step up from the old chaka toilet, pit toilet to a nice, properly built toilet. Remember, $25. So, and I know government I give people house. People nice concrete house be in my rent, you know, from the woman, $25. $25 a month. Me and my girlfriend in there. $25 me pay, man. Me cut the yard. I want you people, me living in style. Me live in style, come out a whole house, so I look through the board and in old board house, old toilet where rain or fall it leak. But when we move the government house that I'm moving to, the toilet never leak. It's a proper toilet. The house proper. Come out of nothing. I'm stepping in a one bedroom. So I said that to tell you this. And at the first, this I go on, my band, come see this. Government giving Jamaican social housing. The program been around under the NHT. But what we never see is any politician walking around handing out key, politicizing the NHT social housing program. You understand what I'm saying? My man come see, come and say the first house when me ever rent, when me left my mother's house, it was one of them houses here. A nice place, people, nice. For a young man like me and my little girlfriend, it was perfect. It was perfect. It was within that same house. We go buy my first table, go to a woodwork man and get my table. Come in, I have no table and chair when we move out. Yeah? Just a little bed. And then some start getting my furniture, my stove, and my little nicks and my knocks. And I move on. So I just say all of that for sure. Say, and the first, this I go on. My band come see. People I get house. What whenever you see is politicians I use it to get vote. We never see politicians I use it to get vote. We never see them embarrass people picnic. We never see your picnic have to come on camera no matter how young them be and get picture out of them. And we want the PNP to stop all of this. We don't love the PNP to stop it. We never see old people have to come out on camera, come say all type of nice things to the Prime Minister when they get a house. We never see it. This is wrong. You know, I'm not foreign. You don't see the governor. You don't see the senator. You don't see the city commissioner. You don't see nobody. You don't see the mayor. None of them, those people don't have nothing to do with this. You go to an office, you get your key. Go on. Your neighbor don't know who lives next door. Your neighbor will never know some Section 8 in the pan. Your neighbor not going to know some Section 8 in the pan. Your neighbor. That is the dignity you provide for the local youth them. Them go to school. Nobody can say, move from here, some Section 8 to the pan, the government and this and that. Them don't know. That's not supposed to be Jamaica people for you. No youth them go to school and go about them business. No other youth in the community is supposed to humiliate them and say, move from here, some government also get come and see the Prime Minister down there country ban. This is supposed to happen, people. This is disgusting. It's like the Prime Minister don't have no sense in them head. I don't know what he's doing. He's destroying these people instead of lifting them up. And let me tell you something while I go on with the social housing program. Let me play this and maybe right back because Funkus Pampankas.
That she is either ignorant, incompetent, with a B, not with a M, was granted to the housing project for Andrew Holness program under his ministry. He said that he never spent the 3.4 billion. Then I want to know, if you get 3.4 billion and don't spend it in your 9 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent. He then said that he needs 6,000 houses for the poor and the indigent. In 9 years, he built less than 300. It means it will take 200 years for him to build 6,000. I want to know a prime minister who have a plan for 200 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent.
So I just want you guys, just a recap. I want you guys to know, say, the Prime Minister here received $3.4 billion to build houses for poor people. Up till date, the Prime Minister have not spent $700 million. I want you to hear again, you know. The Prime Minister received $3.4 billion. The Prime Minister sit down upon the money. If I'm not spend $700 million out of it. Why is the Prime Minister sitting on this kind of money when there are poor people in Jamaica still don't get a house yet? Why is the Prime Minister doing this to poor people, but you're coming around here acting like you're doing the most, taking pictures, support, and so on? Let me show you another layer to this social housing program. Let me pay attention to it from the other day, you know, people. Check that out. Check that out, people. Sewage crisis dampens new social housing program joy for Jonestown recipient. Arnett Gardens dwellings modified to boost safety. So my people are just get them local social house. And a bangarang go on there already. There should be no bangarang because there's a lot of money we're not spent yet. So everything is supposed to be smooth, don't it, people? I want to listen to what I go on, you know. Bangarang, see there on the screen. See there? You can't make that up. People them just get them house. And bangarang go on. Remember, this is different news, you know. I just read a news the other day about the social housing program where them have 3 of them in a one community shut down. And them say workers walk off it. The only way workers walk off a construction site before it's done, you know, a money. A money problem. So you hear the Prime Minister say they have to get rid of how many contractors. Is that really true? Did you get rid of the contractors or the contractors get rid of you? Minister ask. May I ask, did the Prime Minister get rid of contractors or contractors get rid of him? Things must make sense in every sentence. So now, Eleanor White is particularly grateful for the home she received under the government's new social housing program. However, just a month after moving in, she is facing new challenges: blocked sewage drains and manholes that sometimes overflow in her yard, with the waste washing up on the doorsteps of her newly built home in Jonestown, St. Andrew. You can't build this. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. All this brag and boasting, all this picture and this PR stunting, all this nonsense. Stop it, man. Stop use poor people paying to smile on. Stop use poor people paying for your own personal greed or whatever you use it for. Stop it, man. Poor people don't need to be on no TV when I give them anything. This collects a man who give somebody a plate of food, but have to put it on camera. What is this, man? But this is even more serious because you assure people poverty. There are times when we say, for the Prime Minister page, it take pictures of the people in old dwelling place, you know, when they come out here, you know. Sometimes as zinc and squalor. Did you know that the Prime Minister take picture of it and put on the page? To remind the people how poor they were. So we put the old shack next to the one-bedroom when built to get a reaction. And when you understand what the Prime Minister doing to people, that is wrong and humiliating, you know. The Prime Minister will take picture of the people them old shack. Go up on the Prime Minister's Facebook page right now and see if I lie me and tell. You see them up there. The man will take picture of the old shack that the people them come out of and put it next to the new one-bedroom when built, where we build. Yeah? And put it on the page. Now, tell me if that's not humiliating and embarrassing. I know a lot of Jamaicans will never show them house when they live in because they're so embarrassed. You'll be talking to a lot of Jamaica a long time and sometimes they're embarrassed to show them house, man. Embarrassment. But the Prime Minister go up on in page, go post people, poor life. And when them come out of, them think they should happen people, that is wrong. You have to protect them people, look at dignity with them have, man. Poor people poor, yes, but them have pride. That's why when a man a beg you something, man, we whisper in their ears. Why you think him do that? You don't want the world to know. Poor people have pride. Me I come from poor, me I come from poverty. And I would never want to go on a politician page if my mother and my father was getting a social housing. People may understand, you know, man. That's why I do that video, you know. That's where I'm from, Jamaica. I know my place, I know my people. There's no way, as a youth, I go to school. Me want no politician if I put my mother and my father face nowhere to get no social housing program. Don't put them through no humiliating stuff and embarrassing situation all because they want a picture and a video to go up on the page for political points. You see, Master people? This is bad, man. Let's read a little bit more about the sewer where coming out of one or pipe or bus or whatever. White quickly admits that Beresford Street, like many other parts of Jonestown, struggles with sewage drainage issue, leading to occasional overflow. But for her, the problem has come home literally as she peeled back the covers of 3 manholes that surrounded her new home. White revealed a pool of foul sewage bubbling inches from her fingers. She winced, holding her nose with her elbow, as she explained how the stench has overshadowed the joy of moving into her new home. She thanked the government for the well-needed home, which has made life more livable, but in the same breath, she called for assistance to have the sewage removed or pulled, an undertaking she said would cost $12,000. This money is neither she nor her 3 daughters, who also occupy the premises. Have White said, disclosing that she is unemployed and heavily reliant on handouts from relatives. It's just unbearable when you use the bathroom and the toilet. Everything just comes right up. I am sure that it was cleared when the house was being built. I thought it would run freely, but it is not 2 months since I moved in, and this is how it is. A distressed White told the Sunday Gleaner. For weeks, she and her daughters have bathed outside to reduce the amount of water entering the clogged drain system. How would they clog this? For weeks, she and her daughters have bathed outside to reduce the amount of water entering the clogged drainage system. Her daily routine includes using a rod to try to clear the manhole nearest to the front of her yard. Sometimes it works, but most times it does not, she said. The manhole is supposed to lead out to the road. I am stressed. It is bothering me real bad, White said. I have asthma. I have trouble with high blood pressure. A day's work I usually do, but A day's work I usually do, but nobody doesn't call anyone to work these days because everybody has their washing machine, she said, explaining her financial situation. Things are very slow. The fat one, shut up about her daughter, that you see there, her foot broken. This one, the next daughter, going back to heart. And the other one has 2 children. I just have to go do a little begging. If it is even a 2 grand here and a 2 grand there, I am willing to work. I have 5 subjects. What? I have 5 subjects. I am not that dunce, but nobody's going to employ me now, said the middle-aged woman. White said she is willing to do babysitting or to take care of the elderly, but as you can see, nothing is coming, and it is a struggle, especially like how she is going back to heart. But hold on then. Let's talk about heart when we're done. In nearby Hopeful Village, Arnett Gardens, other NSHP recipients like Thea Jones have made modifications to their homes to better suit their needs. Jones and her daughter, who also receive a new social housing program home, have shortened the length of their windows, which originally went all the way down to the beds, fearing the more open layout could expose them during shootouts. Ratted. So my bat themselves, a frequent occurrence in the area. The community is nice, but when the war is going on, it is something different. No war is going on right now, but place is still tense, same way. Everywhere down here, war is going on, but you just have to make sure you know that you don't mix up, Jones told the Sunday Gleaner. But the house them up to date. I see a few little cracks, but that is the least. I am grateful and we are taking care of them. Please do, because taxpayers' money. Further east in Shooters Hill, Bull Bay, Kamisha Francis, one of the first new social housing program recipients in 2018, has also maintained her home, repainted it and growing a lush garden at the front of the premises. A lot of people need a chance. Some may wonder why the Prime Minister still sitting on $2.8 billion and not giving more people homes. The house I get take care of, man. You can go right round and look. The place is good, said her mother, Sandra. Their praise for the program contrasts with the recent criticism from Auditor General Pamela Monroe. Listen, I labor right there. That's what I tell you, say, when poor people get something, even a box lunch and $5,000, them not no sense. Education is the key in Jamaica. Anybody that coming up power, education in Jamaica should be free. Right now, Jamaica need free education right through. We need to do all we can to educate the people. Enough dunce people about Jamaica and illiterate people and people. So politicians use them. So sometimes they don't know what to do and what to say. But anyway, their praise for the program contrasts with recent criticism from the Auditor General, Pamela Monroe. You can't chat because you get your house already. But the man still sitting on $2.8 billion. So you can't talk because you get your house already. So you don't see what they might criticize. Who in her departments recently tabled annual report flag NSHP for offering duplicate services. That is true because there's a national social housing program. Then Andrew Owners come up with him just add an end to it, a new to it. Now we have a new social housing. Remember, we have a social housing program. Do the same thing as this Andrew Owners new social housing program. Isn't that a duplicate right there? Isn't that a duplication right there? We have social housing program. We don't need a new social housing program. So this is Andrew Owners with his acronyms and his PR stunt coming like him a change stuff, people. Anything you see Andrew Owners in a watch it. Everything fake. Think I lie me I tell. And I lie me I tell, man. So the praise for the program contrasts with recent criticism from Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis, who in her department recently tabled annual report flagged the NSHP for offering duplicated services. The report highlighted a need for reform, identifying 6 similar projects, including NSHP. PR stunt and fraud. Last week, the Sunday Gleaner outlined the struggles of some Central Kingston residents who promised homes have been repeatedly stalled. One family has been living without bathrooms for over a year, while another potential recipient has told not to move in until the official handover. The Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, which oversees the project, explained that the construction was delayed due to the inability of the contractors to implement the project according to schedule. The contract was terminated on December 30, 2024 due to non-performance. The minister said, adding that it is currently re-engaging the procurement process for another with a goal of completing the project by the end of February. While handing over another NSHP house in St. James last Friday, Prime Minister Andrew Ones said the government is not to blame for the contractor tardiness. So tell me who to blame for the $2.8 billion when you spend it, Andrew Ones. We could talk about that. You get 3.4 over 9 years or less than 300 homes, Andrew Ones. Andrew Ones, you hold back Jamaica. You hold back poor people, Andrew Ones. It's clear. Why would you have so much money? And after 9 years, you build less than 300 houses and you have the money? You're a wicked man. If you move up, the few people are happy. You can't say the people are happy for them home. More people need to be happy too. But you have the money. And I walk around and take a picture and everybody have to come kiss a ring. But when I talk about the government is not to be blamed for the Andrew Ones to take no account for nothing. The government of Jamaica does not itself build houses. We don't have to hear nothing from the Prime Minister. Because nothing come out of the man a truth. So we don't have to come back and put no lie on the platform about that. Go fix the people them sewage problem and stop walking around with a PR stunt. Stop using this to go beg vote. The few people that get them house, them happy. And there are many more people who get them house. And Andrew give them house. Andrew is using a dead man legacy as a young man who is supposed to be smarter, wiser, more intelligent in a more modern time. Michael Manley is dead. He already created the NHT. He don't need you to promote it. Go find something else and do. There is the NHT. It's called the NHT, right? There is a social housing program. So why you have come over here, come give it a new social housing program for? Why you have come out and come promote the NHT, but it's all a big fake? People may say anything you say, this man in a run from it is not but lies. Remember me, I tell you upon this platform. Anything you say, run from it.
That is why we did something like the reverse tax credit. Never before in Jamaica's history, where the government is giving back to people who earn less than $3 million per year. Never before happened. That's a way in which we are making sure that the dividends of the good economic management reaches to the people. Yes, good economic management can yam.
PR stunt people. Lies. On top of lies. PR stunting people. When last you hear such man talk about economy? Now, may I ask you, can I teach you something? You know? Come on, to start pay attention. When last you hear this PR stunt talk about good economic management, Kenyam? When last you hear him talk not about economy? Industrial, all of that a crime, him push now. So anything you see wrong, a lie. Me don't believe with the crime numbers because he push it too hard. He's trying too hard, people. Because everything he's doing, he do it extra. Him try too hard to convince me. That's why we know it's a lie. So when they come say this.
That is why we did something like the reverse tax credit. Never before in Jamaica's history, where the government is giving back to people who earn less than $3 million per year. Never before happened. That's a way in which we are making sure that the dividends of the good economic management reaches to the people. Yes, good economic management can yam.
The program gets cut off. They suspend the program. I don't know when the people might get paid. Them man are like pay money to nobody. Contractors don't get paid. Think man I'm glad to give you the money, so the program halts. It's halted. Me say, when was the last time? Me ask you no. You hear the man boast about no good economic management. Economy not there. He have to run away left that and he gone a crime. Which is all. Only believe that? Say crime is down 18%. Because show us a PR stunt. So after him say that, him own mouthpiece radio come through him under the bus and say, go find us on top tell lie, man. You know it's a lie I tell you. We can so lie for a big man, man. You know big man always so lie. Listen this.
Not good news. So The growth we have been having has come to an end. It is now decline. That's where we're into now. And as you heard from Dr. Henry there, for calendar year 2024, we are going to end the year poorer than how we started it, collectively in terms of our output of goods and services. Not good. And therefore, making the connection, the Prime Minister would have been aware of this. He would have been aware of this.
I own people them that as a signer. I know me as a son. I know nobody else. I am own station assessor, you know. So the Prime Minister should have known. So they might come out and talk about good economic management can yam. What kind of disrespectful talk that to a Prime Minister? What Prime Minister speak like that? Good economic management can yam. What Prime Minister in the world talk like that? There's no statesmanism in this, brother, you know. You can't say PJ wasn't a statesman. I blame PJ for nothing and I beat him on my platform. Bruce, same way. Portia, same way. You can't say they wasn't state people. Them carry themselves different. Them speak different up to today. Would you say such man is a statesman? Him carry himself like a statesman? Dress, speak, action, integrity, character. Would you say this brother carry himself like a statesman? PJ not in it, and the old man still carry himself like a statesman. We have to give it to Bruce. We have to give it to Mama P. Just them three there. We not talk about the white man them. Where them take over from. We talk about our black people as well. All of them. Let's put four of them together. PJ, Bruce, Portia, Andrew. Do you see the statesmanism coming from Andrew? Do you see all of them people talk about integrity? Who have the worst integrity, if none at all? Eh? Look good people. PJ, Bruce, Portia, Andrew. Statesman, shit me a talk about. Like a statesman. Tell yourself like a statesman. You speak like a statesman. You don't go and get to.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me.
Now, is that statesman-like? I was expecting two bad word cuss based on the line of the argument. I was expecting two clat out of it too. Because I never expect that from the man who said my Prime Minister or President. Is that statesman-like? Would PJ handle himself like that in a public? How about Portia? What about the same Bruce? So as all as those people be, anytime you see them carry themselves with respect. Still statesman and stateswoman. This brother, I don't know. So let's go to the lies. What am I tell? So as I hear one of the lady says she not work, she not done, she have how subject she have. She look work and she can't get no work, right? Prime Minister say work there everywhere. But the woman look work, she want a work, you can see. She reach out, she need a job, she want to do something. Right? And she say when her daughter got heart, and her daughter pick me, right? And said her struggle for her daughter got heart. Now this brother is in a church, England him there in a church, you know. PR stunt again, you know, I'm telling the lies. Is this true, people? Because I shouldn't even ask you. Because I believe if this is true, this lady would not have a problem talking about her daughter got heart and it's going to be rough. Because the government would have something in place according to what this brother is telling us in church out of England. Watch this.
The government, because the economy is growing, the government is now giving young people who are registered in heart approximately $150 each month to help them with the bus fare and help them with the lunch money. So nobody has any excuse not to go to school to learn a skill because you're getting help with the bus fare and help with the lunch money as well. If that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So if that is not transformational, I don't know what is. So
So let's go back to PR stunt, people. Come and tell the politician telling on the line, you know. I will not stand for it on either sides. So now, this lady, we hear me just read about. She said her daughter got heart. You can say she has struggled. Poor people. Say I beg, she go beg. Now her daughter, one got heart. People like her dead. She have a daughter who are willing, you know. And that might be the child to take the mama out of poverty. And the mama worry. People, anybody in the comment section, do you know of anybody in Jamaica who's getting that type of money from the government or any money at all from the government to go to heart? Do you have anybody who's going to heart or your family member going to heart? Do they get any money from the government, any assistance, whatever, cash to go to heart? This man was in the church, a church in people. And I hardly want to believe that the man going to church and tell lie at the pulpit. England in there. Anybody at Jamaica, on the family, I get this type of money. I got a heart. More of you know. People may have shown a PR stunt and lies, and that's all they feed with people. That's why the man have how much money in their pocket sit down with. But if you look also in building, put them on him page to fool the people them. Why Mr. Prime Minister Bill House? Best Prime Minister, he'll say man Bill House, come on man, pay the amount of house. Shut up about the amount of house. A few houses up there. And the PR stunting, they couldn't believe. And that's why I do that, because now I build no house. Some of the food and make it appear some of build house. Anything you see that man in a run from it. Remember me I tell you, this man is not genuine, him not do nothing from him heart for the Jamaican people. Them. Nothing him give for free. He doesn't get a key. You have to take pictures and go up on him page. Disgusting, man. I need it to stop. And to honest, stop embarrassing the people them to get a little house. We don't need for you, old lady, I pray for you and talk about how good you be. We don't need for you, old man, I praise you. You don't feel bad for that. Let me tell you something, people. You know what I like? You know what people may help on social media? Facebook to yourself. You know what people may help? You know one thing I like? When people praise me too much. Me not like that. Me feel uncomfortable. Me could never really want to sit down on nobody and hear them praise me so. Me don't want nobody praise me. Tell me thanks, Mr. Carlos, blah, blah, blah. Keep me updated. That's all. Keep it pushing. You don't have to praise me. You don't have to lick me foot. Me don't like too much praises. Like we hear the Prime Minister sit down and people have to tell him how good of a Prime Minister is.
Is one of my most memorable moments in my life. One of the most happiest day in my 66 going 67 years of living. I never dreamed, never in my life, that I would be sitting abreast with a Prime Minister in my own yard. Believe me, I never dreamed, that dream never come to me, that me don't sit down beside a Prime Minister in my country. And secondly, I am so elated to know that I am a proud, a happy, I can't even find words to describe my feelings to know that I am about to be a recipient of a nice, constructed, well, decent apartment to call me for the rest of my life. It's amazing. Give thanks and praise, Mr. Prime Minister, and your administration, and the vision that you have for this country.
Now this little girl here, look on her body language while grandma are going. So the little girl don't want to be there, Mr. Prime Minister. A social media now, she probably have a local page on TikTok. Nobody want to see you on TikTok and your family get house or free house from government. You know right, Mr. Prime Minister? Save the little people their dignity.
I thank our Prime Minister, but the highest one is run above.
Yes.
I know that our Prime Minister was led by the Holy Spirit. Amen. Because if he wasn't holding hand to God unchangeable hands, and seeking wisdom from above, he cannot do all these things. There must be a hands that he lead by. But as I said, I pray in the name of Jesus that he will keep his eyes on his heart, on his hands in the hand of the potter. Continue to look to God for direction. He will direct you, my Prime Minister. He will control you. He will supply your need according to his riches in glory. Keep holding on to his unchangeable hands, knowing that one day when he shall burst the instant cloud and to proclaim his people, you will not miss him from his promise, his present, but you will hear from his voice. Well done, my child, thou good and faithful servant.
Hallelujah.
Ushers into eternity to reign with me, while he will spend these ceaseless ages to reign with our Master. And as Christ has promised unto us, from one Sabbath unto another, and from one full moon unto another, when our flesh will come to worship before him, I pray that he will not miss him from his presence. I pray, dear Lord, that God will continue to bless you, my brother, that he will continue to keep you, and that he will continue to shine his face upon you and be gracious unto you. My God will lift up his countenance upon you and give you his peace. This is my testimony in Jesus' name.
Yeah, you can see the girl body language. Little girl wanted this, sir. Humiliating, Mr. Prime Minister. Be a big man about the thing, man. He's up for the people, them, man. Stop embarrassing people, them. My money tie up in this too. I have money in a housing trust. So my money is putting roof over these people's house too. I have money from me about 25-year-old in a housing trust. And I go to Jamaica, my money is still active, still live. My money have garnered a little bit of money on it, and me tell you, say, make it stay there. Me don't even take it out. Me can pull money out of my housing trust right now, you know. Yeah, me can pull money out and still have me thing in there. Me make it stay, people. So me have money in a housing trust. And it is my money and everybody who contribute in a housing trust putting up house over them people ahead. So our Prime Minister take credit for something where we're not sure say he might pay into. Because the last time we checked, his statutory declaration cannot be certified for 4 years. And it seems as if the Prime Minister tax dodger himself. So it seems as if not what him do wouldn't have contributed to these people getting a roof, but he might take praise over it. This needs to stop, people. I hope the PMP pay attention and step out on this. Now let's move on to the final video. I want you guys listen to this as we move forward.
At your anniversary party, I spoke to her on the Sunday, December the 15th. I had missed her call on the Friday. And of course, you and I know you don't call her on her Sabbath. And I didn't go to my church this Sunday morning. And I called her. And we sat on the phone for about half an hour. We don't usually talk that long. And we talked about everything under the sun. When I came off the phone, I felt as if she had given me a gift. I felt so good. So can you imagine when my colleague, Mr. Peter Champagne, called me, I believe it was Tuesday morning, to tell me what had happened. I couldn't believe it. I was driving on the road, I nearly crashed. I was driving, I had to pull over. I couldn't believe it. And then I remember some of the things she would tell me. Because fortunately or unfortunately, I remain the Director of Public Prosecutions, and it will be my indictment that will pilot the process throughout the administration of justice that she loved. And I can hear her saying to me, Paula, I know that you will be fair. And in honor of Barbara, all of the resources our acumen, our legal skills will be put to make sure that justice is done. But part of our DNA will be that we will be fair.
Family, Wagwan, welcome back. No, that's DPP Paula Llewellyn. You know, so that woman is a questionable woman. And I believe she shouldn't have no shame. I believe she's corrupt. I believe she should never be a DPP. I believe she cover for Prime Minister and all the big boys. I believe only poor people got prison under she. They were at Barbara Gill's funeral, right? Seems as if they were at Barbara Gill's funeral. You can see everybody in the audience. From what you say, people, do you think the person, the guy would get a fair trial based on what you said a while ago about she and Barbara Gill and all these things? Shouldn't she withdraw herself from this case? Look here, me not take off any criminal enough, but we need to deal with justice here because this not the case. Don't have to do with a criminal, but you know something can happen in a different way. What if you or somebody rob a purse or thief a car for somebody who's a good friend of her? I want to understand the emotional attachment with she and Barbara Gill. So if she attack them thing about Barbara Gill, and she are gonna be the prosecutor, people, minister ask for common sense purpose. Anybody who know about law, look at common sense about them thing work. People, you think say the youth are get a fair trial? You feel say everything will work good? Eh? Based on her and the guy with him catch, how we know say somebody not send him to go do it? And them a plan to sink him. Carlos, what kind of nonsense you attack on your show? You remember Miss Pantan? Yeah, man, Jean and Pantan, she alone they are prison for SSL, you know. And she come out and say the boss. Or when she come out and say who she do it for and call name, nobody else will get locked up. So don't play with Jamaica. Don't take Jamaica lightly. We have to think out of the box. What if somebody send the boy over there? We could do what they want to do. Because first, remember, say them transfer him, you know. Then transfer him from one era to the next. So them have him when they want him. We don't know because we can't trust them. So we have to think out of the box. Most thing we are see is not the right thing, people. Fake. PR stunt after PR stunt. Then people are wicked, them teeth, them cover up. So now she has say, a PR baby, this your case, yeah. Because me and Barbara Gill, look here, me I show you how close me and Barbara Gill be. Just the other day, me and she dey on the phone and talk for long, and you know, say nobody no call up on Sabbath. And me and she a chat long, and me and she chat about everything. From boyfriend I got school, from who fi get locked up and how the corruption. She give me whole heap of secret. Only think she don't give me secret. Why? The whole thing Barbara Gill tell me before she dead. Leave on the puzzling. Cause dead man tell no tale and can't say a lie you a tell Paula. Me never tell her nothing. But she come out and say, whoa, me have whole heap of knowledge behind Barbara Gill. Me and she attack. So this case is my baby because I know Barbara Gill would have want me. So me not spare no resources. Me gonna do it for Barbara. She's a close friend of mine. We just get off on the phone the other day. I was shocked when Peter Champagne called me. My colleague Peter Champagne called me. I was driving. I have to pull over by the side of the road. Me almost crashed. Me couldn't believe because me and she just attack. We are very close. So anybody in the comment section I know about law? You don't think that woman have to leg off of that case here? Me don't know. We don't know. Because people, look here. We don't know if a somebody send the boy over there go do it. We don't even know if him do it. We don't even know. But like me said, them transferring from one place to the next, quick and fast. Hello? We don't know if him do it. Remember the case of go on it, you know? They say they catch a suspect. He's only a suspect. People don't forget. He's a suspect in the murder of Barbara Gill. The man not found guilty yet. But them are people that will make you guilty or when you're guilty. Them are people that make you innocent or when you're not innocent. Hello? Allow me to tell people, that's my belief. Based on what I see. Come here, people. May I ask you? He said she and the woman talk, and when Champagne tell her drive and she almost crash. And she have to pull over on the side of the road and probably go pee-pee. Me don't know. And then she, God, come. Let me hear me, I want shit. And me have to pull over on the side of the road. Me say, Jesus, I want me to pass it back in the car because we want to take a crap. People, may I ask you, my question is really though, on a serious level. Do you think the suspect will get a fair trial? Let's attack. Because people, don't forget Jean and Pantan, a female. A female in a jail all by herself. I use pill. But you say that she alone do it. And she alone do it. She do it for the boss. But nothing happen over there, so. We don't see nobody get questioned. We don't see nobody else get. She tell us that she have co-conspirator. She says she have a linky. She come out and she said that she alone do it. She was promised something, that's why she take the lick for it. And I know nobody else will get locked up. What that tell you about Jamaica? And she's a female. So if you think we can go sleep on this case and not pay attention and say, he dirty boy jump over the fence, man, I ain't gonna kill you, man. Where? Did you see him? Make the case go on. If him do it, if he got hell. No doubt. Because what them do to the woman is wrong. If him do it, if he got hell, but people, at Jamaica, we are talking about, you know. This is enough time when a man say the boy then find somebody commit suicide. You think that's suicide enough for them? People are getting more sophisticated in the way how they go and hit. There's a lot of hit job in Jamaica. Someone create a scene where make like say, are you kill yourself or are you hang yourself? They are getting more sophisticated and the police are known to be hitmen based on what people at Jamaica say. Want to believe they not fix up themselves. So we're not sure at this youth yet. I just want to hear what I'm saying. I'm not sure at him go kill the woman, you know. And we're not sure and somebody send him over there go do it. We're not sure and somebody send him go do it. We're not sure of that. We're not sure. But right on time, Paula Logan come back for her seat. And she is going to take this over. Because me and the man just attacked the other day. And when Champagne called me and tell me, we pull over the side of the roadside, me almost crash. And me going to take it over. This is my baby. I'm going to leave no stone unturned and no resources is going to be spared to handle this case. Because Barbara would have wanted me to. Is she compromised people on this case? Me just ask. Me just ask. Me don't know law. Me not try to take up a no murderer. But me not like anyway the case, the truth go, and then someone the case I go. I'm more have to know if somebody send him over there, they must be brought to justice too. And if somebody else go do it, they must be brought to justice. And if him go do it, like me say, I hell him figure. No pet and powder for no criminal for my platform. But we want the right people them who involved to go to prison. Don't forget Jean and Pantan. Hey, don't forget Jean and Pantan. Don't let me keep reminding you. The woman said no, she alone do it. You don't see nobody else gone to prison as yet. Tell me, my dear people. Have you seen anybody else carted off the jail as yet? How them act like them don't hear it. Everybody have stick broken in them ears. They never hear Jean and Pantan said anything. She never called Hugh Crescori name. She never called SSL name. She never talked. The reason why she confessed is because of premise. She promised something. She was promised something. She come out and said that about Miss Jean Pantan and is a female. She's in jail all by herself. So you think they would do that to a male who is and nobody a low budget male? I mean, I'm just saying. You think they wouldn't put that death on him? You think they wouldn't? Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying. Remember that the first thing they went and did, psycho evaluation. Remember them doing a psych evaluation for the guy who got tested him mad. Don't forget that part of the argument. Did we get the report? Psychological evaluation. They went and did that. Did we get the report? Did we see it in the news if the youth is stable upstairs or not? Because if he is not stable upstairs, and I mean, if them have them law, them judge, them doctor that is working for them will corrupt just like them, and say, you know, so that you tell mad. Well, you can use his statement, and I mean do it, man. And them said me go do it. The guy is mad. The doctor say mad. So, because we want to know the report from the doctor. Remember, you know, people, them sending for a psych evaluation. Remember that? The youth went for a psychological evaluation. Now, man, of them reports should have come back in the media to find out what them say the guy is fit for trial. You know what I say? We don't know that. Me don't know, people. God in our heaven knows, so we don't know. But as Jamaicans, all them people are wicked. Remember, say, me say, I go back to Gene and Pantan. Well, we know that. So the one like say we don't know them people are roll. Gene and Pantan come out and say, and a she alone thief the money. Go Google that. Go Google it. It's out there. So she do it because she was promised something. She called the boss name, you cross carry. She do it to protect SSL. And then she alone still in a jail. So you think me, I got to sit up on my platform and say, send this youth go to hell. Miss DPP, send him to hell. And I got to go in there and make her know how fear she is. Listen to me, people. It's when people underline certain words, pay attention to it. Just like how such man go there. He might push everything where such man in a run from it, appear lie and PR stunt. He do nothing good from the bottom of his heart. Let me teach you something else. When you hear people attack and you hear them certain type of word is underlined, like she talk about fear. It's going to be fear. Why you have to tell me say it's going to be fear if you are already fear? We are expecting fearness. And if we already know so you're a fear person, there's no need for you to try paint on the fearness color upon yourself. Leave it alone. We're going to take care of the case, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to remind us of fear you are, corrupt. So that means that there's a doubt in your mind that we believe you. There's a doubt. So that's why I come out with this underlined fear in this conversation. I think you should step away from this case.
At your anniversary party, I spoke to her on this Sunday, December the 15th. I had missed her call on the Friday. And of course, you and I know you don't call her on her Sabbath. And I didn't go to my church this Sunday morning. And I called her. And we sat on the phone for about half an hour. We don't usually talk that long. And we talked about everything under the sun. When I came off the phone, I felt as if she had given me a gift. I felt so good. So can you imagine when my colleague, Mr. Peter Champagne, called me, I believe it was Tuesday morning, to tell me what had happened. I couldn't believe it. I was driving on the road. I nearly crashed. I was driving. I had to pull over. I couldn't believe it. And then I remember some of the things she would tell me. Because fortunately or unfortunately, I remain the director of public prosecutions, and it will be my indictment that will pilot the process throughout the administration of justice that she loved. And I can hear her saying to me, Paula, I know that you will be fair. And in honor of Barbara, all of the resources, our acumen, our legal skills will be put to make sure that justice is done. But part of our DNA will be that we will be fair.
Part of our DNA. Where's the DNA, Paula? DNA where? About fear. You look like a peer poor people send a prison under you. What happened to Gene and Pantan, Paula Llewellyn? What happened to Gene and Panta? Panta, you never hear our story say, and she alone do it, Paula Llewellyn. She got in a prison under you. Paula Llewellyn. You come out and underline part of her DNA is fear. That's the way she say it. If she say, and we are going to be fear. But when she hears it, put another thing, but part of her DNA is what? That means that she underlined the word fear. That's what my brother bring to you guys' attention. You don't have to force these things on us if we know, say, if you fear. She underlined the word fear, but part of our DNA. There's nothing in the DNA in Jamaica. The Jamaica DNA is corruption. Justice, The DNA in a justice out there is corruption, nastiness, garbage. Put up an altar for fat. Justice, where?
We don't want the situation that now happens in the Me Too movement in the US, where 30 years later, you talk about I was arrested in the elevator.
Yes.
No, if you don't complain within 12 months, please, cut it off.
That's the mindset of your justice minister who is over your department. And that's the mindset him have about female, and the DPP is a female. When you hear the justice, if you should have said the whole justice system is garbage, mama. Garbage. When I preside over garbage in Jamaica. We don't want a roto-ruta.
We don't want the situation that now happens in the Me Too movement in the US, where 30 years later, you talk about I was arrested in the elevator.
Yes.
No, if you don't complain within 12 months, please, cut it off.
Please, cut it out. That's the man who's over Justice Department. Please. Your daughter come tell us that she's been harassed in an elevator 20, 30 years ago. Please, cut it out. It's because of you as a man, not feel no empathy, not feel no pain for her. Please, cut it out. It's the same man. That's why the sexual predator list is not made public, because he believes it's going to be extra hardship, double punishment for a man who got jail for child for sex crime, to come back out and be labeled as a criminal, as a predator. People on the line, I played for you guys many times. He's the same man. So this is the justice system in Jamaica. And guess who is over that? The man there, a fair boss. Do you understand me? So you can see the mindset of the system we have in Jamaica. Listen one more time, ladies.
We don't want the situation that now happens in the Me Too movement in the US, where 30 years later, you talk about I was arrested in the elevator.
Yes.
No, if you don't complain within 12 months, please, cut it off.
Just like that. This is your justice system, why people on the road get thrown in a vehicle like a bag of garbage by the police. Nothing come out of it. Look at that. Look at that. A sack of garbage they just pick up off of the roadside. That's the justice system in Jamaica. There's no justice for the people. That the police can do anything, there's no justice. One of the worst justice systems in the world. Look again. Police will walk up the road and look for people to kill. Pick up man off a roadside and do him handcuff him. Throw him like a sack of trash. Then do him make him go in it by himself. Look. Where they joking at this clot? That's the justice system in Jamaica. No justice is going to become for them people there. No one of them police is going to face justice. Nothing, people. Nothing, people. That's how them treat the people in Jamaica. So you believe that the guy with him I got tried for Miss Barbara Gill's funeral is going to have a fair trial? How we know that somebody said he's going to do it? How we know that somebody else do it? Look how they treat people. No justice. That's the shit sin in Jamaica. And the parlor, Lublin. And they're right, they're right, Chuck. Under them, that's how it is. Do you understand me? So where the justice is going to come for anybody if police just can't do this? They know they're not going to face justice. They know that. They know that. Justice is for the man of thief, Aki. Justice for the small people. Them, so they can do that all day down the road. They can pick up 100 man, throw them in the back of the pickup truck, just like that. Nothing to see here. That's another day. If police are going to face justice, they would never do this. It's because they know that the law not apply to them. So many police, they can see someone, a few of them break the law, nobody not stop it. Come on, man. Come on, man. So when I expect no justice for the youth after a parlor, I'm going to play her one more time, you know.
At your anniversary party, I spoke to her on this Sunday, December the 15th. I had missed her call on the Friday. And of course, you and I know you don't call her on her Sabbath. And I didn't go to my church this Sunday morning. And I called her. And we sat on the phone for about half an hour. We don't usually talk that long. and we talked about everything under the sun. When I came off the phone, I felt as if she had given me a gift. I felt so good. So can you imagine when my colleague, Mr. Peter Champagne, called me, I believe it was Tuesday morning, to tell me what had happened. I couldn't believe it. I was driving on the road, I nearly crashed. I was driving, I had to pull over. I couldn't believe it. And then I remember some of the things she would tell me. Because fortunately or unfortunately, I remain the director of public prosecutions, and it will be my indictment that will pilot the process throughout the administration of justice that she loved. And I can hear her saying to me, Paula, I know that you will be fair. And in honor of Barbara, all of the resources, our acumen, our legal skills will be put to make sure that justice is done. But part of our DNA will be that we will be fair.
Boy, if you ever tell me all of that, yo, warm to Miss Jean and Panta and Paula Llewellyn, we want to know. People, PR stunt a kill with Jamaica. No work now go on, people. The man that kill with PR stunt, me say anyone to see Andrew Owens run from it. That's how I feel. Anyone to see the man run, anything you want to see it's all fake and lie and PR. Jamaica people. Could they? But still we have the what? We have the Lyft, the Pride, the Share, the Uber. We got the what kind of project, road project we have at Jamaica? Give me the name, them, the acronyms. What it's all about again? How come the road, how come this are sitting and drop deep in a pot of them, lucky them life spear, because they could have disappeared? Eh? Go fix some road boy and stop the PR stunt, man. Go do some work. Go actually do some work, brother. Stop the PR stunting. It's embarrassing to the country.
Hello, my name is Isabel Alves, and I'm from Canada, and we love coming to Jamaica, but I'd like to speak to the local government because something needs to be done about the roads. There's big potholes, everything. Let's fix the roads so we can get to the grill a lot sooner, right, Roxanne?
Right.
Right?
I'm with you.
And you know what? We can stay here a little longer, but the roads need to be done because then we can talk about an airport in the grill.
And we can get more business as workers.
Absolutely, absolutely, because what are the big complaints, Roxanne? Is it took 3 hours, 4 hours
from the airport just to
and
get
that's
to Negril.
just in Montego Bay, and then you've got Lucy, right? So we need to fix the roads. Let's spend some money so that they can make some money.
And there's
Thank
no
you,
KFC
Mr.
to
Government.
stop it. There's no KFC you can stop it.
That part. Whatever she said.
Goodbye.
PR stunt, people don't want to spend millions on PR stunt instead of them do some work. They don't want to do the work because if you're spending millions on PR stunt, when they could have used the millions to elevate the people in life. Are wicked or no wicked? We really don't want to lift the people up. We don't want to make them suffer. I wonder who we work with to make Jamaican people suffer. Come here, a Burkina Faso, them remove civics from them school in Burkina Faso, or remove civics from the school of Jamaica. It tells me that we work with people to make Jamaica suffer. Back to the $3.4 billion. The money is there to put house over people's head, but they spend less than $700 million. You did it for 9 years. So may I ask, who una work for if the people have to suffer so? Why would you have the money and not let it go up on the people and put more people house over their head, make them happy? See the few people them there. You go back and check them glad for the little small house, them glad. They might go for them and they might keep it good, they might keep it nice. They might show you how house can be kept good. They might keep them yard good. You know, them born in a wall house. They might come from squalor. They might come from nothing and they get a government house. Give more people houses, but they have more of the money in their pocket. 3/4 of the money, sit down pan, walking around here, make you believe it's like you had build house. Because if you look at house you build, you put them on your page. That is PR stunt. If I put people, I can show, look here. I can do, look here. Anybody can show us they're rich enough. Yeah, man, them can show some rich people. We can go some place and put it on social media. But when we go home at night time and I want a cardboard box, we go lay down in a Uber, me take down my yard and take the bus. But we can show some me shine and go behind somebody's car and go take a picture and say, I feel me ride this. And you can even go rent a luxury car for the day. You can go rent a luxury car, anything I think about, you can go rent it for, including Bentley, anything. You can go rent it for the day. People do that. People pay that high money and they go do that. People just to show off on social media. They will do everything to show the world, say them rich and stuff. It's called PR stunt. And you sit down and believe, say, wow, man, rich man. But you know, see what them call them in them cardboard box tonight and go in bed. You know, so them take the bus and go home. You know, so them borrow and trust and beg people. If they have no money. Same thing with the government. Listen to this.
This government has moved the health budget from $60 billion in 2016 to $140 billion in 2023.
So you're talking about an extra $80 billion added in 2023 to the health department budget. But where is the difference? Where the money gone? That type of money must show. You talk about an extra $80 billion added to what we have already. An extra 80 billion. People may tell about PR stunt, Jamaica people. And lies, We're not going to learn from a platform, PR stunting and lies. If you add an extra $80 billion in 2023, you have to call it, say, we're almost in 2024 because we just came over. 2024 was devastating in the hospital, same way. Nothing we see news and come out and people picking dead because God, people on the floor, people in haga. But you want to tell us that you added an extra $80 billion to the healthcare department in 2023. It was 60 under the PNP. It was $60 billion the PNP used to run it. It was $60 billion the PNP used to run the health department. It was better. These guys had an extra 80 billion, added up to $140 billion. Where is the difference? Nothing but PR stuff, because you still hear people crying they can't find toilet paper in the hospitals.
I've been asking for tissue since I've been here. Yeah, but this is not. And there's still no tissue in any of the bathrooms. I've been asking for tissue since I've been here. I've been asking for tissue. No one's giving me any tissue. I also need another diaper. I need another diaper and I need some tissue. I've been asking for tissue since I've been here. Now she's mad because I'm using paper towels. What else am I supposed to do? Can I have a diaper, please? This shouldn't be like pulling teeth. You don't provide those personal things for patients. How am I supposed to know that when I'm not from here? Okay, so somebody should have informed me.
But unemployment is at its lowest ever. People lies. People lies. Crime is at its lowest. Police call me and say, Carlos, I was surprised when I hear them talk about people is nothing but 50. Lord Jesus God, PR stunt that kill me. They'd rather spend the money on PR stunt in the millions to trick you than use that millions of dollars for PR stunt in the people. They will have the money and don't spend it on the people. And when we hear say civics was removed from Burkina Faso, we talk about Africa. And then look at Jamaica, civics removed too. It's showing that them boys are working and work with somebody. Somebody's working on us. Them boys work with somebody to keep us down. Because there's no way you're going to get $3.4 billion to buy a house for people. And you sit up on 3/4 of the money 9 years later. There's no way you're going to get that money to make build a housing scheme, make more people happy. I can walk around few keys that embarrass people. Nobody want to be embarrassed. Social housing program shouldn't be embarrassing people. It's taxpayers' money, like me say. Me have money in a housing trust from my local youth. But 25-year-old, the first money I'm going to put in it is $7,000. You hear me say it all the time. $7,000 is the first money we put in a housing trust as a little youth. Them time there's 25-year-old. $7,000 was a lot of money. $7,000 was a lot of money. Because when Lada just come in, Lada was $15,000. Who remember that? Somebody tell me that they say it was less. When Lada just come in, it was $15,000 for a Lada. So we almost could buy a car. But $7,000. But we say, you know what? I want a decent house. So I see the nurse and the teacher and all them people living in. Because some grow poor. I have ambition. Some say, you know, I want a decent house. Some say, housing trust. And that's where I go. I was thinking at the time, saying, you know what, Carlos? You should have taken the money by a piece of land. At that time, my money could have buy land, you know. I swear to God, that money I could have get a piece of land. With the money. Someone was thinking that time, someone got a housing trust. But if I was thinking properly, I would have used my money to purchase a piece of land and build my own stuff. You understand me? I have nothing to do with housing trust. If I was thinking back then, like how I think, no. But hindsight is always 2020, right? So back then, we put money in a housing trust. So my money is put in house over these people's head. Yes, we have money in it. Or it's a trust. I trust, you know. Your money, you garner money while in there, you know. Because Jamaica, we could have pulled money out. Them so Mr. Gray, you could pull money out. So the trust have interest on it. So you can pull money out. Right? So I did not take my money out. I make it stay. So my money, I put house over them people I had. I'm not sure about Andrew Onis is because 4 years now statutory declaration cannot be certified. So is he really paying into anything for put a roof over them people I had, or even the police are picking up trash around the country? Is the Prime Minister himself paying into that? Or go offshore with the money in an offshore account, try to dodge our tax system in an investigation for tax fraud right now. So would the Prime Minister who lead the country dodge his own, dodge from his own country with his money, his taxes? It is weird. Andrew Ola shouldn't be in the office in the people. Andrew Ola shouldn't be on the ballot in the people. But why would I tell us something about what it's going to take for Jamaica people wake up? You know what we know it takes? It's going to take education. People, we need to be educated. Too many illiterate people in our country. Me not much better, but at least me come a foreign and me have a little bit more sense. And the nonsense that they have in my head. Right? Too much of we don't people. Too much of we don't understand things. When politicians speak, we don't understand. Too much of we get spun around the finger in a matter of PNP and Labour. They all live on with ignorance. Do you hear Carlos I say? Them all, PNP and Labour right, they benefit off of ignorance. It was only one man who decided to say, I don't want a bunch of ignorant, illiterate, and educated people to follow me. I wanted to read. Read. Education is power. It was a white man, Michael Manley. We mentioned him the other day, somebody coming in the comment section and said, they don't know why people say Michael Manley a white man already. I'm a black man. Michael Manley a white man, man. Tappy nice, man. Why black man name there? He might mix down the road, but in on the white side. Like we say, black can turn white and white can turn black. The races go back and forth. Yeah, your black race can go back white, you know, and the white race can come back black. It all depends on my kids. What if my daughter, Lexi, decides say her husband is going to be a white man? Remember, my daughter is already, her mama is a Samoan. Her complexion is already different from mine, right? Much lighter. So what if my daughter decides she go there with a white man? And remember, say black, she come from my father, black, you know. Remember, my father to me, to my daughter, and she decides her husband is black, and it's going to be white. And she get a bunch of white kids. They're going to be different, you know. They're going to be different because Lexi text off here is already different from mine and my other daughters. So right there and then, you already set the process to whiten those kids. And if any one of my daughter, one of my grandkids who from Lexi, if she choose to be with a white man, where me not tell my people them who for them for one of them with, me not stay like that. Make them own choice. I mean, not tell them who to vote for either. Make them own choice. So if my grandkids by Lexi decide say them gonna continue with this whiteness, What if Lexi get a daughter or son? And the son decides that he want a white woman, or the daughter want a white woman. Black gone, so you know. Right, that's a black erase. I tell you, people may sure say black can turn white and white turn black. I wonder how the white woman have such a big booty. Oh, ooh, she got a shape like a black woman. People may show you right there how black the race go back and forth on this earth. So we look on a blue-eyed white man and I know say have black in them jeans, you know. This is a straight example of why I got my daughter or my son. You don't have a child. Any one of them can decide to go white, and they go white, boom, it starts to erase right there, water down the bloodline. All right? And if any one of them kids say, boy, me go white, you know, they get a white, and they decide, and next one say them go white, I'm going to man. Nobody gonna look like them come from black. I got some sexy ass white woman walking around with some cute ass shape. I wonder how the white sister they have such a shape. She come from black. He go back and forth. White people, a white man daughter can go there with a black man. And they pick them come with a pretty hair. So them here curly. Mexican, same way. You saw them here curly. A woman there, the white, a black man. They here curly, not true. Remember, a white, you know. Our father, that me know a virgin from Jamaica up here, so him there with a woman who is our parents racist. Me I tell you the truth. The man black, I'm a Rasta. Guess what the daughter do? Go find, look like she sing, go find one of the blackest man for them to piss off our parents and breed for him. So the people them have curly hair. But the parents them racist, but them love the grandparent they do. Them finally love the grandparent with it. Them kind of say no matter how racist them, the grandparent is like, wow. And it's like something to them because they have the curly hair. And it's them love them black and white picnic people. So if my brethren who's a Rasta man and he black, him wife white. If them people decides, I'm ex-wife rather. If them people decide say, they might continue with this white trend. The son say, "I'll get a white girl, the daughter get a white man." People right now so it start changing, you know. Right now so it start for them people have be almost white, you know. And if his grandpicnic come up and say, "Me no want no more, me gonna go to a white," or people, you know, say a white race, and I say, boy, them great grandfather and grandfather, I want black man. So I show you how the race go back and forth. The race go back and forth. Sometimes you see a black woman that some flat batty. Where you think that come from? That is a joke, people. That is a joke. That is a joke. But me I tell you people, and I like me I tell it go back and forth, the earth with the pan. We are human beings, we mix up. We mix up. You see how some black man or that Jamaica or that Chinese eye. Mr. Chin mix up in our way too, you know. And we have some Mr. Chin mix up in our way. Everybody mix up. Indian. Everybody mix up people. You go back and forth. Indian can turn black. Black can turn Indian. White can turn black. Black can turn white. Same way it go, people. Same way it go. Because my great-grandparents them can turn white, you know. Look real white, you know. Nothing, and no black, no night, you know. Because if my daughter Lexi decides that she go white, and then my grandparents them go white, and there be some great-grandparents, then my great-grandparents will be straight white. Straight white. There will be no black in them. Couple generations down the road. But anyway, people, thank you for watching this video today. Thank you for being here, my gentle people. Thanks for everybody over there. The Ransford McLean, the Christopher Campbell, the Debbie Jervis TV, my moderator. Don't forget to go check Debbie Jervis TV. Support or subscribe to our platform and help it to grow. Letitia Elliott, good morning, everyone. We're up on the platform here. Yeah. So Missy T said the little girl all dressed up in a green. You know, Missy T, me never see it, but it's your own woman. Missy T said the little girl dressed up in a green. Let's go find the little girl. Missy T, well, I mean, I look upon that, but it's a woman. Woman look upon details. Thank God for woman, you know. That's why I love you so. You look for details. You can't remember the man where one of the boyfriend, the first day, when that wear, the first day you see him, when that wear, and what kind of perfume that wear, what shoes and the color shirt. Me can't remember. Female remember the date. You remember when we meet? When woman asked you to feel embarrassed like a man. What is today? Anniversary when we met? How much man there you saw? When the woman dropping hot potato upon you. What is today? You remember nothing? Because women remember these things. females are special beings. I tell you. The female can remember the first day she get her period. Where she was that first day. The female can remember the first day she met you. The first day she have sex with you. That written down somewhere. You hear me? The female can remember what color clothes, your color belt, your socks, and even the brief. Where you wear the first time you have sex. So the lady tell me a while ago, say the little girl in a green. You don't lie. So maybe pull back the picture and say yes. So I labor right. Thing I go on and so this Andrew Owner social housing program. Thank you to call it to your attention. Even the little girl in a green. Eh? The woman come out in a green, come get for her things. Yeah, man, see the green them, man. We are not idiot. What the green them? We are look for the green them, you know. Mama, we look green. If I'm not green or blue, look up your people. Things must make sense. Finger put up. See that? Green. Yeah, man, the color them there, you know, say. You're right, mama. The little girl in a green. I don't know, a ballet suit or what the mama find put on for a little girl there. And the only little thing the girl have from she 3 years younger, you know. Mama find her tweeze up a little girl like she can't even breathe racing so tight. But she have to find something green because she gonna make dear Lord today and she have to show her appreciation by showing her support to their king and go kiss the ring. You are right, family. See there? Two head better than one. But women are like that. Female will, trust me, female will find every detail. This poor little old woman and her, I'm thinking it's her granddaughter behind her. Seems as if she, look what the granddaughter does. Look at the body language. Come now, man, we are picnic. What I tell you about the little picnic? She want to be there. Do you think the granddaughter want to be there? Look at the girl. Is that a happy moment for her? She's supposed to be happy she's going to her house, but she don't like to be happy without all of that. We know that she's happy, you know, but it is embarrassing. I don't believe nobody should be embarrassed for no public shaming for no government help. I don't think that should happen, people. And that's how I feel on this platform. There should be no politician coming around giving you anything. It don't happen in America. It's humiliation if your governor have to come cut a ribbon next door other people in the apartment complex or in any community. And I said, that's a Section 8 over there. Then what they did right there was put a tail on you and a tag on you. Make the community know, say, you can't afford a roof. You're supposed to get it without nobody know it's your the government give you. And that's how I would like to see my money, because me can chat. Me have money in the house of church from a 25-year-old. You know how long that is? Long time. From me a 25-year-old. So my money in the house of church, I help put people, roof over people's head, and this is how more of a see it. Me know as a politician, I use that political stunt. These people are supposed to come praise you. Give them the house, people. I like to be anonymous. When I'm giving, I'm an anonymous guy. Me don't like push up my chest. And me don't can't give and not show me name sometimes. Me don't like show me name. Me like to give and not show me name. You don't have to know me who? No, sir. Me is anonymous. Me is one of the person upon the face of this earth. I like to give and you don't know where to come from. Coming up and show the world. God know me do. God sees me give. God sees me give a hand. So I have to show the world, come a blessing now come from the world. When I wait on the world, the blessing to come from the world and praises from the world for what you're doing for poor people. You're on the wrong track. You're doing it for the wrong reason. People must be blessed and government no know. Nobody in the community knows say our government house. They must see a little house nice and pretty. And I wonder where Miss Mary get the house from. I must have one of the government house. I think them I think so. Them don't know so. But when they see politicians come and come cut ribbon, and I tell people say, don't go into the house even though they have the key. Come wait for an official opening. All the prime minister I do exploit the people for vote. That's what I believe. All these videos me show you. All these pictures me show you. They are on the prime minister's page. Imagine the prime minister big page. People have to go out there. Go get shamed to get government help. You tell me. All of this, you see me show you. It's on the prime minister's page. All the videos me show you. It's on the prime minister's page. You tell me what them I think I do on the prime minister's page. Thank you for watching this video, people. My name is Jamaican Carlos. Thank you for watching this video and everybody who gathered here. If you think that somebody should hear this, don't be afraid to share this. If it is your first time on this platform, you like the work, the presentation, and the kind of stuff we stand for on this platform, please go ahead and subscribe and stay home and help. Let's build Jamaica. Because PNP get clot on my platform, Liberate get clot. Because we have to stay and clot. Both of them in a hard to keep them straight. Because both of them are go south all these years. People born come see both of them. PNP and Liberate I take with south. So this platform is a platform where stay in the middle to clot them. You know the sheepdog? We never watch a dog them where the shepherd them have. Yeah, man. Couple dogs, or even one dog, will keep the sheep them in a line. Me, I like the sheepdog. You have hundreds or thousands of sheep. People never watch that yet. Shepherd. And man will have sheep. In the countries where they have sheep dogs. The sheepdogs keep the sheep in line. You know, say they always gonna have a sheep astray. And then the dog, boy, dog like them are trained people. You see dog run on top of the sheep them, jump on top of all the sheep them, and go at the head of the line, people. Trained dog. I am like the sheep dog to keep labor right politician and PNP in a line. That is my job. Yes, people. Yes, that's my job. And to make sure that Andrew Onis don't get a third term, he must get another day. It's also my job too. Is it because I'm a PNP? You get that wrong. It's because the Labour right failed to give us somebody other than Andrew Onis. Andrew Onis is not good for the country. It's not good for democracy. Our constitution is not good. I don't think it's and that's how I believe. There's nobody in the JLP party and the dirty bus as worse as him. I don't think so. And sometimes I say so. Push out somebody different from this man. There got to be somebody from the dirty bus who's more better. Give me Riverton Dump. Who sit down beside their right their right truck pan the bus. The man who sit down beside their right truck pan the bus. Give me Riverton Dump resident. Even the worst pan the bus would be better than Andrew Onis. That's what I believe. Even the worst man pan this bus right there, so. Even the worst man recipe on the bus, none of them is as worse. That's what the spirit tell me. That's how I believe. None of them is as bad as Andrew Onis. Jamaica have never seen an Andrew Onis. I will never want to see another Andrew Onis again. Nobody on the bus where I look on. Believe what I say. A long time I said them to give me somebody different. The man have no integrity and no character for run away. Him shouldn't have no ballot. Man for go hide himself in a peanut trash. Me say give me somebody else. And you understand me? Let's give me somebody else. Anybody on the bus. Sometimes even my brethren them call me and say, Carlos, me hear them on your page I talk about say, give me somebody else. You think so? None of them better? Come on, people. Yeah, man. Yeah. None of them on the bus is as worse as such, man. None. I'm telling you, the people. I'm telling you, me say even the Riverton Dump resident. Even Riverton Dump resident is not that corrupt like such, man. Go back and check out in lineage. Even Riverton Dump resident is not that corrupt like such, man. He might not a Nancy, but not even Riverton Dump resident is as corrupt and wicked in them heart. Nobody compare to such man. So my thing here is to make sure that the wickedest man ever sit in the office, now come back in the office, man. No, man, you can't come back here. But also, is to make sure that the PNP know say, me are the shepherd dog. Because when I go south, me are the dog, I go back. Me they get back in a line. People from a country. Me do from a country. But this brother here, such man, he have to come out, people. Yeah, man, he have to come down. This brother here, he have to go, people. He have to go because of his dishonesty and the lies. He's a liar. I can't believe no word that come from the leader of the country. One time you have a man who you can't believe in. If the man say, guys, get inside. It's about to rain acid. Everybody out of those same way because they don't believe the man. Or when something serious and they might announce it, they must say a lie, he might tell. When you have a leader who you cannot trust, who you cannot believe, we have a problem. It is going 4 years. His statutory declaration cannot be certified. Come on, as a human being, why would I want a human being like him to in any public office? He should be touching the Constitution and talk about constitutional reform, bro. You are paying any taxes in Jamaica? For you even have any say if you talk about change constitution? Are they trying to tailor our constitution to fit snugly around a goddamn criminal? That's my question over and over, you know. Are they trying to fix this constitution, amend the constitution to fit snugly around a criminal? These are my concerns. So this brother shouldn't be in the office in the first place. They will say, go to court. Then I have to ask the judge to remove the part of the constitution, the act that investigate illicit enrichment. And you say you're the leader, you're supposed to be protecting the purse, not removing the protection from poor people's purse. You're supposed to put in more protection around it. You're supposed to put in more walls of protection around our purse. But what you went to court to do, to have the judge remove the little wall, the little thin flimsy wall that is around the protection of a purse. That's around the purse. To remove that wall, you should be adding more layers of wall, Mr. Prime Minister. You should be adding more layers, not to remove what we have. You see what I'm saying? But you as a Prime Minister, so these things make you unqualified. You should be guarding the purse with your life as a leader, but to put gag order and the illicit 6 or the illicit 8. So nobody know who are thief for money, parading them around the country. So we must vote for them again. So therefore, are you influencing Jamaicans to vote for criminals, Mr. Prime Minister? Are you influencing Jamaicans to vote for criminals? My question. You see all these things you've been doing as a Prime Minister? You see all these things you're doing to us as a Prime Minister? You are not fit to be in office. And it's my duty on my platform to make sure somebody echo it. You're not fit to be in office, my brother. It's not because me hate you. You are very dishonest. You don't have no integrity. Prime Minister is supposed to have some level of integrity, my brother. Impeccable, unquestionable integrity, my brother. There's two more things that go on with the name, brother. And you want to be the leader of the country. There are many more people on the dirty bus. We have more integrity than you and then on the dirty bus. There's more people on the dirty bus have more integrity than you. Even Riverton Dump residents. I mean, I try to tell you if I'm doing that, you know, it sounds funny, but that's true. Me, I go to the man when I did dump, the Riverton Dump. I mean, I show you so even him. Go check his background. Go see if him have some corruption like such man. Go look at Riverton Dump material. Go look upon him and see if him have any corruption like such man. Go look upon it and say if I like me I tell. He might not can say and know what I say. But go look and say if Warmington have the corruption where such man have. Go look and see if I like me I tell them, man. The records about there. Me not call the one of them honest. But go look and see the level of corruption where such man get himself in. Go look at Warmington getting at that. So may I tell you that even the worst man on the bus would have been better for the country. So my job is to make sure the Andrew owners to come back to the power, man. And that me the pan. Now, man, I mean, come on, people. Unless you're not decent Jamaicans. Unless you're not Jamaicans who are patriotic. We there far now know that this man is not healthy for nowhere. He must go away. You have not declared the asset, signed a code of conduct. You're on an investigation of a tax fraud, illicit enrichment fraud, and you want to remove the fence and the wall that's around poor people's purse. You should be protecting it. But you want to remove the protection. Who are you? Nobody. Leave office, bro. And there's somebody there. Straight up. Thank you guys for watching this video. Share it if you think somebody will hear it. Manners and respect to each and every one. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
That she is either ignorant, incompetent, or of malice. Now the Auditor General spoke the truth that 3.4 billion with a B, not with a M, was granted to the housing project for Andrew Holness program under his ministry. He said that he never spent the 3.4 billion. Then I want to know if you get 3.4 billion and don't spend it in your 9 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent. He then said that he needs 6,000 houses for the poor and the indigent. In 9 years, he built less than 300. It means it will take 200 years for him to build 6,000. I want to know a Prime Minister who have a plan for 200 years, if that is not incapable and incompetent.
is one of my most memorable moments in my life. One of the most happiest day in my 66 going 67 years of living. I never dreamed, never in my life, that I would be sitting abreast with a prime minister in a my own yard. Believe me, I never dreamed, that dream never come to me, that me don't sit down beside a prime minister in my country. And secondly, I am so elated to know that I am a proud, a happy, I can't even find words to describe my feelings to know that I am about to be a recipient of a nice, constructed, well-decent apartment to call me own for the rest of my life. It's amazing. Give thanks and praise, Mr. Prime Minister, and your administration, and the vision that you have for this country.
I thank our Prime Minister, but the highest one is from above.
Yes.
I know that our Prime Minister was led by the Holy Spirit. Amen. Because if he wasn't holding hand to God unchangeable hands and seeking wisdom from above, he cannot do all these things. There must be a hands that he lead by. But as I said, I pray in the name of Jesus that he will keep his eyes on his heart, on his hands in the hand of the potter. Continue to look to God for direction. He will direct you, my Prime Minister. He will control you. He will supply your need according to his riches in glory. Keep holding on to his unchangeable hands, knowing that one day, when he shall burst the instant cloud and to proclaim his people, you will not miss him from his promise, his present, but you will hear from his voice. Well done, my child, thou good and faithful servant. Hallelujah. Ushers into eternity to reign with me, while he will spend these ceaseless ages to reign with our Master. And as Christ has promised unto us, from one Sabbath unto another, and from one full moon unto another, when our flesh will come to worship before him, I pray that he will not miss him from his presence. I pray, dear Lord, that God will continue to bless you, my brother, that he will continue to keep you, and that he will continue to shine his face upon you and be gracious unto you. My God will lift up his countenance upon you and give you his peace. This is my testimony in Jesus' name.
At your anniversary party, I spoke to her on the Sunday, December the 15th. I had missed her call on the Friday. And of course, you and I know you don't call her on her Sabbath. And I didn't go to my church this Sunday morning, and I called her. And we sat on the phone for about half an hour. We don't usually talk that long. And we talked about everything under the sun. When I came off the phone, I felt as if she had given me a gift. I felt so good. So can you imagine when my colleague, Mr. Peter Champagne, called me, I believe it was Tuesday morning, to tell me what had happened. I couldn't believe it. I was driving on the road, I nearly crashed. I was driving, I had to pull over. I couldn't believe it. And then I remember some of the things she would tell me. Because fortunately or unfortunately, I remain the Director of Public Prosecutions, and it will be my indictment that will pilot the process throughout the administration of justice that she loved. And I can hear her saying to me, Paula, I know that you will be fair. And in honor of Barbara, all of the resources, our acumen, our legal skills will be put to make sure that justice is done. But part of our DNA will be that we will be fair.
The PNP only argue about how the pie share up, how the cake cut up. But they don't know how to make the pie grow bigger. They don't come to you on the platform and tell you how they are going to create an economy for Portland for which you can benefit and your life can change. They don't give you a vision for the future that shows you how you are going to be better off. They don't come to you and tell you how they're going to use the natural assets that you have to create wealth for you. They don't tell you that. All they come and do is talk about me and tell lie for me and tell all kind of lies.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. COVID money, miss away, eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste my bust a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, girl, and say that it's not you. One day the man above end up, him a got a bet. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. The singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption please.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with each.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.